this streaming series on Netflix called Archive 81. And you might say, Archive 81, what does that sound? What is that about? Well, take a guess what it's about. Isn't it always about the same thing? Blood sacrifice, satanic rituals, demons bringing things over from the other side, and of course it's a very popular show. People seem to love it. And of course, people seem to watch it, oblivious to what's happening in the real world with CERN and the merging of these two worlds, right? You always learn about it in school. In science class, they talk about matter happening in the same space at the same time. You just can't see what's happening on the other side. And kids go, what? Oh, okay, science is gay. Okay. And what we really have is them referencing what's going on behind the veil, which the Bible speaks of. And they use science to cover that up. And of course, when they come out and they tell everybody this will be wonderful and we'll pull the veil and we'll see what's on the other side, we'll see aliens, so to speak, from another planet, just like the horrible movies we've seen like Independence Day, we'll see zombies celebrating the arrival of these demons. But let me show you this clip from the television show, which of course they claim the plot of television show, Netflix streaming show. An archivist hired to restore a collection of tapes finds himself reconstructing the work of a filmmaker in her investigation into a dangerous cult. Well, what's the dangerous cult about? Well, the dangerous cult finds a statue. Inside that statue happens to be a demon living. The statue starts to leak, right? And then, of course, they start to do rituals to bring the demon out, because that's what everybody would want, right? There's a demon in the set. Let's bring the demon out, because the demon's going to be our friend. And we're going to, it's just ridiculous crap. But this is what they're prepping society for. And, of course, they do it with a satanic ritual. Look for the masks, the sigils, and, of course, the sacrifice. What a shocker, right? What an original concept. Only see this day in and day out. How many days a week do I do a video? What was it a couple days ago? The weekend with the sacrifice video, right? Doing the actual ritual, then having the video a couple days later come out where people are levitating inside of ritual circles, becoming demonically possessed, right? You see the little demon statue with its black eyes. Don't we see that a lot? Oh, right. Real demons on Earth, like Eminem and Billie Eilish, with black eyeballs. We see that all the time, but they're just being artistic because they're real artists, right? So the demon inside needs this blood, right? They dump the blood and they talk about merging the worlds and bringing over what's on the other side. I mean, you can't make it up. Exactly what CERN is attempting to do with that huge collider that they've got, tearing up. The people are like, oh, they're like, we're going to see if we can create a black hole. And people are like, cool, that sounds really wonderful. I'm glad our tax money's going towards this and trillions of dollars while we have people homeless dying in the streets and supposedly dying from an outbreak. But, you know, we need this hadron collider, or whatever the heck it's called that CERN has. And they want to tear through the veil, and people are like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. And then you see these movies and they show you, these TV shows, they show you exactly what's happening. So these people, of course, at this elitist party, because, you know, this is where this stuff likely occurs. They're inside some elitist party. Everyone's got jewels. This is apparently what a rich party looks like back in the 20s, or so to speak. Back in the day, right? Of course, they're filming it, right? Of course. And they're, they just decide to go in the middle of the party downstairs to perform this ritual. Of course, you see it end with some person getting their throat taken off because they need the blood of that person, likely a virgin, right, in the show, youngster, young girl. And then they dump the blood on top of the demon, and then they do their chant, and they try to bring over all the demons from the other side. Welcome to what is going to happen in this world now. This is what the elites do. This is what they practice. This is, it's almost like you wonder what people think, right? I get the standpoint that some people aren't Christian. I get the standpoint, I don't really understand why, especially if you know what's going on. But I get it, if you're born into mind control, you need to get pulled out, which is what I try to do. How do people who are still in mind control see this stuff and not suddenly just start to question why they constantly are talking about it if they say over and over that Christianity is fake, satanic rituals don't exist, it's all hoopla, made up story stuff, and then they use the same plot in all these shows and movies and music videos where they're constantly in ritual circles. You saw the sigils on the mask, the satanic sigils, of course, has a pyramid inside of it, right? Of course, and these are sigils that are used in magic rituals, black magic rituals, obviously, like this one. And then, of course, they take the blood, right? They mix their blood and they dump it on the demon and they need the blood. Does anybody pay attention to what they're showing you? They're telling you, they're showing you what it's all about, what's really going on. They're showing you what they're trying to do. People will see this, like, it reminds me of The Ring, the old videotapes. Remember the movie The Ring with the young girl and videotape, you watch the videotape, that's what idiots will say. Oh, yeah, what a great show. I can't wait for season 2. Oh, you can't? You want to be indoctrinated more? You want to be desensitized a little bit more? Then, yeah, get ready for season 2 when that comes out. These shows like Stranger Things, right? What's the big machine in Stranger Things? They're trying to use the Hadron Collider in Stranger Things to tear the veil. You got these demons, these entities from the other side. Here you have this demon trapped inside a statue that they want to bring out of the statue into this realm over and over and over on repeat. The same story, the same plot. It's unreal how people don't see this stuff. So I'm sure I'll wake up tomorrow or the next day, there'll be another trending video, or like this one that just happened to be trending. Today, I click on trending, right? This is what I see in the trending section. Something called Lucifer, really, right? Under Artist of On the Rise. This is some new thing, right? Look at this, Lucifer. LUCI4. This is trending, mind you. This is when you get the trending button. I'm filming it so you can see it. A video called Body Parts, right? So of course, this is what we get, right? We get body parts. We get dead and gone, whatever. The simple fact of the matter is you get Baphomet in it, you get pentagrams in it, you get Satan in it. This person has 20-something thousand subscribers. How in the world is this with 6 videos? This is an artist on the rise with 6 videos. Artist on the rise. Of course, this is deliberately put there. Chat, look at this: 26.5 thousand subscribers. Artist on the rise with 6 videos that have the worst possible graphics imaginable, which are like Minecraft. Is that what that is? They've shown before. Anyway, with the upside down cross, right? What a coincidence that it's trending. This isn't offensive to Christians or hateful or hate speech when they all are supposedly about preventing that. But we'll put that aside. This is trending because this is what they want to indoctrinate you with. Know what a channel that would be trending organically would be? My channel, for one, and I'm not saying it to toot my horn. On channel 6, 7, 8 of the year of 2021 went through 6, right? 500,000 subscribers in a year and a half. But you don't see, they just delete that. But this is on the rise, talking about the devil and worshiping the devil. Whereas anybody who's exposing the devil, they try to curb stomp you, but in reality, they're the ones who are going to get curb stomped. So this is the world we live in. They're constantly pushing Luciferianism on us. They're constantly pushing the devil on us. They're constantly glorifying the devil. They're constantly showing you these satanic blood rituals. They're constantly glorifying that. You got the demon that looks just like we're told a gray alien looks like. What a surprise, right? For when the alien deception comes, that they all look like Lam, the demon that Aleister Crowley talked about, which he said would be renamed and not a demon in future days, which is exactly what an alien is. What a surprise, the little statue looks just like one. And these idiots continue to sleep. And when it happens, like I said, it's going to be like Independence Day. The morons on top of the roof, remember that? They're holding signs, "We welcome you, aliens," and the aliens are just holding up the middle finger, blowing them up. Right? Remember the video clip I did, which I can't play because the guy personally came and gave me a copyright on it, of the guy from the quantum computers, the D-Wave, talking about how, we're going to bring over these little demons, like little elderly people, and, they're not going to like us very much. So why would you bring them over then, fat boy? What are you bringing them here for? Oh, because, right, it's a great idea. Because let's just destroy, right, because these guys are sick. They worship these things. They worship power, money, control. They're told and promised things that Lucifer's apparently promising these people they're going to have. In reality, whatever he promises is a lie, because, Lucifer's going to get launched along with these people. But anyway, the point being is that they constantly are telling you this stuff. They're constantly showing you this stuff, and people just don't seem to see it, except for those of us with eyes to see and ears to hear, which are you guys who listen to the channel, and people such as myself who make content. So that's what it is, folks. They've archived 91. I mean, more demonic possession. Bring them over. Is what they're saying. We're going to bring them. Get ready for it. People are going to love it. They're just getting indoctrinated into these blood rituals. It's becoming more and more normal. It's, and then when it happens in public or somewhere, the people will be like, "Oh, yeah, we'll do a blood ritual with a bad, angry Christian, like call for an uprising. We'll cut his." The people will be cheering for it. Yeah, he doesn't deserve to, Oh, yeah, we know him because we're,
probably.
I can't even say anymore. It's just all unbelievable, really. As a reminder, check out the website at callforuprising.com. A lot of great stuff being shared over there. Hope to see you over there. I want to thank the Patreons and thank all of you for your support. Hope you're doing well. God bless you and your families.